Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 43, as I always do before I play any games. I should be live now on both Twitch and YouTube. I'm just going to make sure that I am, but I believe I am. Give me 1 second. Always so much to set up now with the multicasting. My allergies are bad. They just started up about an hour ago, so I just took some medication for that. Hopefully that will help. Okay, I think I'm all good to go. I'm going to start now. Here we go. Black to move. Yeah, everything looks good, right? Yeah. There's so many things to set up. So lately I've been not verifying as much as I should be when doing puzzle streak, and I will attempt to get back into a good habit here. I can take the bishop, but that would only be equal material, although I'm up a lot of pawns, so it should be good. But yeah, I sound all nasally because I keep sneezing. Okay, 5. I think it's just mate in 1 here. And I have, well, how about queen g3? Looks like mate in 2. 7. I think it's mate in 3 here. 1, 2, 3. 8. I have a check. And am I happy to just take? I would be up the exchange there. That has to be at least, I think I'm just taking. 9. So I have a check and then a Zwischenzug, which I believe is correct. Oh, yes, take here. And my bishop stops the pawn. 10, nobody in the stream yet. Hopefully I do have, chat should be hooked up. Looks like a mate in 1 here. 11. Equal, no, I'm down a piece. So I could win the exchange? Think so. And we take, and then I can escape. Okay. 12. I have a discovery on the queen. 13. I can take on h4. Sorry. If he moves the queen somewhere, well, he needs to cover G5. So if he goes to G2, then I have a check. Yeah, so this just looks good. 14. I think I just have mate here. 15. Black to move. Should be able to create a breakthrough. Stop this from queening first. 16. So I have check. And then check. He can take, I take him up the, I'm not, nothing there. Wait, no, sorry. It's rook g6. Check. No, sorry, it's not rook g6. What is it? Maybe it's rook f7. Could it be rook f7? He takes and then, no, check. No, it's not rook f7. But then I might have rook a8. So rook g7, king h8. No, his rook is still there. Yeah, so if I go back to this idea, takes on b2, take the queen. I'm still down material here. Could be bishop g7. Bishop g7. I may just have f6. Oh, sorry, you can't go f6. Okay, well, let's say h6. Yeah, I don't know about that. Doesn't seem to be enough. I'm gonna just take a peek at the chat. Really, is nobody in the stream, or I think nobody's just in the streams. Yeah, the chat should be hooked up. Yeah, I know. I can't figure this out because at the end of it, it just looks equal material. You know, rook g7, king h8, rook g5, knight b2, rook h5, and that just looks equal. And bishop g7, I think he has h6 amongst other moves, like maybe even just queen g6 there. So like rook g7 really looks like the only move, but and I don't know what we're doing if I don't go rook g5. I looked at rook f7, right? Still knight b2, take on f8, and then he has king g7. I have rook g8. Then he can either go to h6 or king f6. And there's nothing more for me there. So I'm gonna have to take a guess on this. I'll look at with the engine after. Because yeah, I just don't. Is this the puzzle? This is what the crap is this? So what's the point? What am I missing here? What am I missing? I'm up a pawn. King G1? What a crap puzzle is this? King G1. No, this is an incredibly stupid puzzle. That's just if one move. Oh, that is such a crap puzzle. Oh my god, I shouldn't get so angry, but absolute garbage of a puzzle. How much time did I waste on that? It makes me want to not do puzzles anymore. Well, I don't want to do puzzles to begin with, but that was absolute crap. Absolute crap. Okay, takes, check. Don't see the continuation there. I mean, technically, I'm better here. 19. I can't believe that other puzzle. Okay, his queen is overloaded. So we have to take this way first. 20. White to move. I'm moving up the board. I have a skewer here. 21. Do the fork on the knight. 22. I don't know why my allergies hit me so hard here. I think I have mate in 1. 23. Well, king h2, maybe. Possibly rook f1 buys me a move, but the rook is good on the 3rd rank. Oh man, allergies really. I'm gonna close my windows. At least one of them. Oh, I was fine until just recently. Okay, so king h2, he has 1 check. Then I can go check, and then that's mate. The rook really belongs on the 3rd rank. 24, white to move. I have a discovery on his queen if I can get him to a light square. So check if he takes check. Now, is that good enough? I don't know. Because I don't know if that's enough material for me. But it's better than what I have now, which is being down 4 pawns. So if he goes to a dark square, I can take his knight. What about here? I think again. Oh yeah, that one's not so clear. I guess I could give a check. Okay, we're taking. I don't like this puzzle either. I'm not a fan of these puzzles. White to move. I'll take a look into chat after this. Trading queens, if I could, would be great. So we have a check on d4. Can I? Oh, there we go. We can force it. So that's how we do it. 26. Black to move. We have a skewer here. So I go. What? Let me think. Yeah, I can go here first. And then I take. I'll be up a rook. Black to move. We're down a pawn. Do I have... I think I have knight e2 here. Or do I take here first? They both seem good. He might have b4 if I do that. No, it's check though. Oh no, his queen's defended. So I have to go here first. 28, white to move. I can just take 29. Yeah, I'll look at chat at 30. Because, okay, so we have check, forcing king e5. How about a 7 of 9? That's mate in 1. Okay, I'm going to take a look into chat. Let's see, 2 viewers on Twitch currently and 3 on YouTube. Oh, so the night before is in Lee Chess. So it looks like my Lee Chess is not set up. Why is my... Did I say Lee Chess in my YouTube? My YouTube is not set up for some reason. Let me try something. I see it here. Oh, there we go. So it should be working now, hopefully. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work at the beginning, but anyways, YouTube chat should be set up so that I can see it now. Okay, back to business here. I have a discovery on the queen. That's got to be good enough. 31, black to move. I have a check, and if he takes, I don't see a great follow-up. His king can't move, though. Could I... Like, do I have time to checkmate him with my knight? Oh, boy. Whoops, he's got a pawn there, but you get the idea. But yeah, my knight can't actually move. Interesting. Very interesting. I could almost sack my bishop just to try to get my knight in. Intriguing. This is very intriguing. Can I play you purple status? No, sorry, I don't play viewers. Everyone asked me for that. I'm not sure the allure. And I'm always a party pooper. Yeah, right now I'm just seeing like bishop, but I can't even take. So this is, what am I supposed to do here? Black to move. And I can't play en passant because what was the last move played? King g5 was just played. I mean, I could look at check, you know, but I don't see the follow-up. What am I missing here? Wow. 1700. I have to be missing something really obvious. Maybe knight d3. If bishop takes, I take the bishop, knight, mate. This looks like it'll be the answer. And then, so he could sack the exchange and then, yeah, so, well, no, once he takes with a rook, it's mate again. So I'm then, okay, it's, of course, it's so obvious. It's knight d3. Oh my God. It was so obvious. Okay, 32. I have check on d5. Actually, I think I take with the queen and then I have a fork. 33. Black to move. So I have check on h5. Only one legal move. And then it's looking like a mate. 34. White to move. Allergy is still present. Okay, what about I take on e6 and then bishop h6? I'm threatening rook f8. I don't see what black can do about it. I think that works. And then rook f8 here. And queen. 35. I'll take a peek into chat after this one again. So what about f5? Threatening mate on, oh sorry, b5 threatening mate on c6. It's not even mate though. He can go to e7. Oh, I can just go queen c5 because it's going to be mate. Queen c5 he can take and that's just mate. And we take with the b pawn. Hello Vivek. Black to move. I have a discovery on h4. So I could take on h3. I don't think that's going to be enough though. Certainly doesn't look bad, but is that enough for the solution? I don't see how that can't be good. So queen h4, queen, let's say h2. Then I can grab another pawn. I don't know. I can't see it being something else. But if this is a solution, I don't like this puzzle. What a crap puzzle that was. Okay, black to move. Where's the geometry? Maybe rook c2. He has a check, but am I threatening anything there? So maybe bishop c2. Let's say. Trying to win the exchange. If he gives me a check, because I don't see other great options for white. So if he gives me a check, I think I can just trade queens. So this should be it. Yeah, I just trade queens here. Okay, 38. I was going to look at chat, but I lied. Black to move. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. So can I take and then my king is better? If he doesn't take, well, yeah, I mean, this should be pretty straightforward. Oh, he doesn't take, indeed. I thought I can just take here. I mean, yeah, 39. Allergies are kicking my ass right now. Gonna sneeze. Come on. Oh my God. I was about to sneeze. So I have a check here. I could also start with a check. This is going to be too much to calculate. Ugh. I'm going to close the other window. Where was I? Okay, well let's look at knight check. Oh, this is too hard to figure out. No, I like covering e2. So e3, right? I expect king e1. If for some reason he goes to the g file, I expect that I could push, and then if he comes in, is he still fine there? Could also take the b pawn. Oh, this is knight and pawn endgames are so hard. So check. Yeah, if he, this is the most natural move, but I want to cut out the whole G file first. If the knight comes in, then he could still go to F1, but then my king can probably go to F3, which looks very good. Because then I'm going to go E2 next. He can't do anything about it. That's if he goes to the G file. Then I go here. If he goes, he could go to F1, but again, I think I can just bring in the king. And his knight, I don't think is going to be enough there. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but that's okay. And then lastly, and most importantly, if king e1, again, I think it's all about covering e2. So I bring in my king again. Again, he can also bring in his knight, but I'm gonna have a check, and then I'm gonna have another check. Yeah, so I think it's pushing first, and then king f3. We have to cover this e2 square because my knight eventually wants to come here. Yeah, and then I go check, and then check. Okay, I had to 40 black to move. So I can trade queens. And then can my king stop these two? Because this will run. I think so. I go b3. Yeah, I think I'm faster because if he goes here, yeah, my king can blockade, and if he goes here, my king can't come in. So yeah, this seems to be correct. And I push right away. I think b3. again. I gotta be careful though. So yeah, if he pushes, then my king comes in. And if he pushes d6, my king still comes in. Wait, is that right? Hang on. If he goes d6, do I want to go here or here? So if we go here, he's got to push. Yeah, and then I come down. Okay. So we push. Ooh, 41. I have a fork on his bishop. He is on my rook, but then I could recapture. But then I'll be down the exchange. Oh, I could go here, and I'm threatening check might be something. Okay, so check. Okay, wait, let's say king b8. Yeah, and then I take here and I'm threatening mate. Okay, and if he goes rook e7 or rook d7 instead, that's still going to threaten mate. So this seems to be correct. We take here and then check. Last one. How am I doing on the clock? Not bad. 31 minutes. Black to move. Looks like mate in 2. Mate right here. Mate in 2. Just verifying. But that, to me, that's mate in 2. Done. I'll get one wrong on purpose now. Okay, 31 minutes, 31 and a half minutes. I'll take it. 9 viewers now. And on YouTube and on Twitch, 1 viewer. 1 viewer on YouTube, or Twitch rather. Thank you, Vivek. Time for a game. I also have some special news about my stream coming forth. But I'll reveal it when there's more people in the stream. Okay. But meanwhile, my allergies, kicking my butt. I'm tempted to bring in my air purifier here. I don't know if it would actually help. I also need to vacuum this room. Okay, we'll see. Maybe my allergies will ease up. Okay, time for a game. I'm 1700 now. Okay, let's try f4. Ooh, starting off big. Starting off big with the frums. No, it's very cold in Canada this year, which is good because my place gets so hot. Apartment is 26. It's supposed to heat up in about a week from now, a bit. Opponent is thinking on move 2. Okay. Actually, I'm used to the bishop g5 one, bishop g4, but yeah. So this is slightly different. Wait. Yeah, that's confusing because I actually think I played g3 here because he didn't play bishop g4 with knight f6. Then I go d4 because I have sorry. Then I go e3. Right? But he didn't play bishop g4, so I think it's actually g3 here. We want to stop. There's already tricks. Okay, and I think I'm just going bishop g2. My memory is okay. Well, that doesn't seem to make sense to me. I guess maybe it deals with d4, so maybe it does make sense. I think I'm going to castle here. He's playing super quick after that long think in the opening. Hello, Humberto. I don't know why I said it like that. Yeah, East Coast is hot in the US. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast. So, can I still go D4? Do I want to go D4? Technically, I think I can. Is it dangerous? Maybe. Probably dangerous. Maybe I go knight c3. Why not? Right? He's not threatening anything. Let's do that, and then I might go d3 e4. A conservative approach. And most trades would benefit me. Yeah, so this is almost a transposition. Maybe queen e1, just so I'm not pinned. Seems a little slow though. D3, so I can get e4 in. Maybe just e4 right away. I'm thinking d3. Okay, let's just play it, and let's not get into time trouble. I mean, I have to work on my time management. Maybe rook e8 here, or he might move the queen. Okay. What do we do? Maybe d4. D4, is this a move? I could maybe go bishop e3 here. Yeah, because if I go rook e1, there's this. I have queen f2. It's a lot of moves, so d4, knight here. Allergies. I might actually go bishop e3. Okay, it's a weird move, but then my queen can go to d2. I can tuck the bishop on f2. Then I can play e4. It solved a lot of problems. Yeah, so I think I'm just going queen d2. This is a little dangerous for me. Okay, let's do it. Is knight g... Okay, is knight g4 a move? Okay, I could offer this trade. I think I will do it. We traded a piece, so we can trade another piece. I also have e4, but this should just be really good for white. I mean, should I go here? Yeah, maybe I should just do this. No, I'm going here. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he wants to kick this out because he wants this. So I could take and then Go knight e4. Could almost sack the exchange. Because then I can come in here. Honestly, that's tempting as hell to sack the exchange here. Take. Knight e4. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Why not? You only live once. Is that what you're supposed? Is that how you're supposed to play chess? Probably not. Yeah, I'm just coming in here. Possibly queen h6 first, but no, I'm going here. I had to do it. So we have a pawn for the exchange, but look at all this. Okay, can I just go queen h6 now? Is that just winning? And the bird strikes again. Wow, I'm brave for doing the exchange sack because I don't like to give up material. Yeah, so I can go here. I should probably just move the king. I also have rook f1. But honestly, moving the king might be best here. Just simply king g1. Maybe even here. No, just king g1. Keep it simple. King g1, rook g8. Might not be enough. Because takes, he has rook g7. Unfortunately, that's not enough. Okay, so if I go rook f1, he can still come here. No, this should be okay. I want to go here. Yeah, king g1. There, he's defending with rook g7. Okay, I'm just going to minimize chat. I want to focus here. Okay, so if I go rook f6, I'm not threatening much. Is this a move? Might be, but okay, I'm gonna play this. I don't know. If he moves the queen somewhere, yeah, so he goes here. Wait. What am I doing? I'm losing my focus. Wait, I screwed up somehow. How did I screw up? Okay, we're still decent, but I got no time now. I got too excited. Okay, maybe king f3. Or should I take? Let's take. I don't know. I lost my focus. So queen e6, and I might. I don't know. Do I trade there? Because I can get the c6 pawn. I'm up a lot of pawns there. Takes on c6. Okay, I'm going to go for that. So I have 3 pawns for the exchange, but I have no time. So b4. Like this should be winning for white. I just don't have the time. A pawn's hanging. I should have done it the other way. Oh well. Okay, bring up the king. So he goes here. Boom, boom, boom. It goes here. How do I defend that pawn? Then I can go there. Okay. Fuck. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Why did I do that? Okay. I don't know. My brain turned off. Yeah, I screwed this up. I need more time to think, you know? I need more time to think. Otherwise, I panic. Otherwise, I panic. I should have maybe just taken that. Just to get it over with, you know. I don't have time here. And even if I had time, I'm not sure about this now, but I just need... I'm just too slow of a player. And I was talking to chat, but that's normal. That's normal. Can he take here? No. Yeah, he might take here now and then push. Yeah, I'll resign. Too bad. But the exchange sack was good. I mean, that was completely winning. Okay. I should have minimized chat earlier because no, this had to have been crushing. Yeah. I should have minimized chat. Okay, let's just look at that with the engine quickly. Yeah, +4. Oh, see how good the bird is? Look at the bird. Straight up to +4 on move 20. The bird is the word. I gotta play quicker and I gotta stop looking at chat. So the rook f1 was good. King g1 was apparently fine, but I thought he had rook g8 and then rook g7. It's saying that rook f1 now is still winning, but this isn't as clear to me. Like, what are we doing here? Rook f5. Oh, rook f5. Okay, we put the rook on the h file. There is no chat. There is a lot of chat. I'm multi-streaming right now. I'd love to see you guys stream and talk to chat and have good time management. It's harder than it looks, but you can believe what you want. It's all easy when you're watching. Yeah, so I could have done it this way as well and then just swung the rook to the h file. But rook f1 first was good. Computer suggesting still to go to the h file. I didn't even consider that. I guess that makes sense. Because now the rook is farther away from defending on g7. But this is still completely winning. Here I just kind of panicked. I just kind of panicked here. Computer suggesting to move the king so that my knight can move and threaten mate on h7 again. So I need to pay more attention to the h file in my attack. And here I'm still winning, but then I just got so low on the clock. And yeah, this would have been better so that he can't attack my a pawn. So this a3 would have been better. And I was equal all the way up to 43, and then I just had no time left. I had to go king e6, which makes sense because then I can go check and then move the knight to cover d8. Okay, I'm going to play another one. And we've got lots of kids in the chat talking smack. Okay, I'm going to play this one with chat minimized. We'll see if there's any difference. So chat is minimized from the get-go here. Here we go. The bird. Opponent not moving. Philadelphia. Oh, wow. Only 60 games played on Rapid. So another Frums. But yeah, this guy's doesn't have an established rating. That'll be my excuse this game. 67 games played, but he's like almost 2,100 blitz. Okay, we have the Frums again. 2 Frums in a row. Chat is minimized, as I say. Deep thinking here. He's probably racking his memory on what to play. And yeah, these lines are very technical. So I can understand that. So the computer likes bishop e7 here, but yeah, this is actually the main line. Now I have to remember what to do. I think it's bishop g2. It's either that or d4. I think they transpose. I don't want to spend too much time on it. I could be wrong, but I think this is right. And I do believe we take that. And then I think it's d4 so that I can defend with queen d3. d4, and this is a very technical line where they take, I mean, I think I played this correctly. Where they takes check, and I think I go king d2. I think this is right. I know that there's this whole rook h2 thing. I mean, it's possible I misplayed this already. But I'm going to go off from memory on this. Wow, he doesn't go rook h2. Interesting. And so I think I want to go queen d3 right away. So let's just do that right away, because that defends g3. Okay, I think I'm happy with trades. So his knight comes in, though. I have e4 as well. There's queen e7. I mean, this should be, e4 should be okay, right? Okay, you gotta go. So I have knight c3. I could also attack. I'm thinking knight c3. He can pin me. I don't love the pin. I guess I could take with the B pawn technically. I could go bishop d2. That doesn't really help. There's c3. Oh, I think this is often a move too, but there's still no. Well, there's still this check. Oh, I'm overthinking this. Also, f5 is often a move I have to be careful about. I might actually move my king here. King d1. But it's got to be better. Maybe, what about knight d2? Does d5 make sense? I don't know. His knight can go into here. Okay, I'm going to go d5. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking all this, but d5, bishop e7. I'll go though. If his bishop goes here, then his knight can't easily go to e5. If he decides to give me a check, I think I'm just going bishop d2. Yeah, so bishop d7. I still have this possible pin issue to deal with. I don't want to move the queen because there's still rook h2 stuff. But now that his bishop is cut off, I can probably play knight c3. Because if bishop e4, then I can just play bishop d2 because there's no coverage on e4. Yeah, so knight c3 is coming next. If for some reason bishop a4, still knight c3. I'm able to focus a lot more when I'm not looking at chat. As much as people don't want to admit it, they think talking to chat, reading chat, and playing at the same time is no problem. Okay, knight c3. Maybe knight a6. So knight a6. Yeah, I think I'm just going here. Okay, he can hit this still. Yeah, that is annoying. I'll just go here. I don't know. Let's play that. Okay, I think I can do this. So he can decide between, I mean, he probably is going to go to b4 if anywhere. Knight b4. And then I plan to go to d2. Oh shit. If I go there might be this again. Okay, well here I was just going to take, it's my good bishop, but okay, yeah, I'm going to take, even though it's my good bishop, because I don't want to deal with this stuff. So I think I'm castling now, and I'm only up a pawn. I'm only up a pawn. Okay, so he might castle now too, and maybe king b1 can't. Okay, but yeah, these pawns could be problematic for me. Where'd my advantage go? I could reroute the knight, maybe even this way. I don't know. Is it worth moving the knight? H2 is always perpetually under attack here. Because it may be nice to push these, but maybe I just let's. Here he's got this check. Okay, I just got to make a move. So just make a move. I'm getting low on the clock here. So he's got the check, king b1. He can stay on this diagonal. If he does do this, I might have knight b5, threatening check and check. Okay, he really wants this h pawn. I could put a knight here, so maybe no, that's covered. Okay, okay, let's move that. So he's doubling up here. H2 is falling. I don't know what to do. I'm panicking already. I'm panicking. H2 has fallen. H2 has fallen. Knight A4. Maybe. I mean, he's fine. Yeah, H2 has fallen. He's infiltrated. He'll be on my bishop as well. I definitely had a very good position. I think even D5 was okay. I did something that was too slow somewhere. I think I'm not sure what it was. Okay, so now what? Okay, maybe here. Oh, it's 3 minutes, and this is very awkward for me. Yeah, and G3 might fall too. Okay. Can I actually go here? It's not good. No, my knight hangs. I might have had this earlier, though. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I had the advantage. I threw it away somewhere. I think I have to take on h2 and then go bishop f1. I lose 2 pawns here. I might have rook h1. I guess he could take. No, he can't. Yeah, so I might have rook h1. No, he can still defend. Okay, yeah, not looking good. Plus he has queen f8 too. Okay, do I have this? He can just move the bishop. Damn it. He can just move the bishop. Ouch. Don't think there's a good option here. Okay, I'll just resign. Okay, going to open up chat. Let's go straight to the engine on that one. I was better at the opening again. I don't know what happened. Whoa, what's going on in chat here? A lot of rage. A lot of rage. Okay, so yeah, again, we're better out of the opening, +2, and then just got killed. Yeah, and I wish he had an established rating, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Always winning out of the bird, and then always losing. So I think this was off. Wow. No. What's going on with the computer here? It's saying 0.4, and then when I play bishop g2, it's 0. I don't think the computer understand. What's the database move here? Oh, is bishop g2 actually wrong? Is it actually d4? Because I was thinking possibly. And then queen d3. Come on, engine. Let me refresh. No, I don't trust this engine. It's too flaky. I'll check it in my system later. But oh no, wait. Did I look at the wrong line already? Yeah. So d4, and then queen d3. Yeah. So it's possible it's d4 first, because we can't stop rook h2, and we're fine here, but it's just equal. So it's actually d4 first in this line, before bishop g2. And yeah, I couldn't quite remember. And then yeah, here I thought for sure he should take, and he should have, but he forgot. And d5 right away was even stronger, but e4 was still good. And this was all good. Knight c3. I think my time management wasn't too bad here, considering the complexity. It actually wants bishop f4. I considered this, but I got a little bit scared of his g pawn being a little more free. There was also queen d4. I wouldn't play that though. And yeah, it's here we're equal, and then he just like outplayed me here. Rook h5 is the best move. This is the best move. This is the best move. This is the best move because he has to defend the a pawn. And then here it's suggesting bishop e5 first. Oh, I had rook h8. Didn't see that. I didn't see rook h8. Damn. Or queen h8, I mean. I definitely would have played queen h8 had I seen that. Yeah, I don't know, tough one. And I don't know this guy's real rating, unfortunately. Okay, well, the losing streak continues into oblivion. I'll play another one. Yeah, d5 was good. d5 was good. Okay. White again, 3 whites in a row. What do you guys want, e4 or f4? This is water. I ate a frozen pizza today, and it was very salty. I ate it at lunchtime, and oh, this guy aborted. Okay, e4 it is, but I'll be black now. Okay, I'm due for black. Oh, it's a fake account. I don't want to play a fake account. How fake is it? It's 2 months old. How fake are we talking about? How fake are we talking about? Hurry up. Hurry up. Sending. much time do I got? 8 seconds. He was losing to 1600s 2 months ago. Okay, I'll play him. I'll play this new account, but he was losing to 1600s just 2 months ago. We'll see how much he's improved in 2 months. This is not the best move, but I've done very well with it. It's like the second best move, Queen B6. Oh, what's that about? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make no sense. And then okay, the queen is not normally on B6 here. Because normally the queen is on D8. Okay, let's do this. And then I think I'm going knight H6. Okay, I'm going to make my chat. It's scrolling for my... This is the McDonald attack. Okay. Oh, life is much better with chat minimized. No offense. It's just I can focus. Ooh, could almost go knight G4 here. Fancy. I can almost do that. But he doesn't even have to take, and then I'm just, yeah. Oh, it's so close to being great, though. Because I'm threatening check. I guess he could always just close it. So, okay, that's too fancy. G5 or F6 or queenside castling? Possibly kingside castling. G5 immediately doesn't work. If F6... Do I want to castle here? I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I think the computer sometimes just likes to move the bishop and just put the knight here. I think I might do that because we have this. He has king h2, but there's... Yeah, I think I might just move the bishop. Maybe to... it's tough to know where we put it. Okay, but yeah, let's say I go to G6 because he can't push. That's the thing. Although... He can attack h5. Oh, but no, my bishop's there. Okay, yeah, let's try this. I think the computer often likes this. So because the bishop is on e7, we're covering h4. So he can't do this, but he could maybe go queen e1. Okay, this doesn't do anything. So I'm coming in here now. King h2. Then what? King h2, maybe f6. Possibly f6. Let's go f6. I find the nuances in this opening very interesting, so I tend to play pretty slow. I'm going to take with the G pawn so that I'm covering his knight entry points and also opening up the G file to attack. This bishop is a little bit confused on its role. Yeah, he's coming. This guy's starting to play good now. He was playing very poorly. I am concerned that 2 months ago he was losing to 1600s rather. It's a 2-month-old account. Did I mention that? I don't think I mentioned that. I could castle, but he can start attacking me. How do I continue my attack? Do I even have an attack? Okay, I'm actually going to castle. And then, I don't know, maybe e5, queen c7. I'm trying to get out as a king. He's playing quickly and confidently. Yeah, this bishop really doesn't know what it wants. Yeah, so can I push? I don't know. Maybe I should have went to bishop d6 first. I don't know. So if it was my move here, what am I playing? Well, this he can always put the bishop on f3. This is very natural for me, though. Let's just play that. Yeah, because he can't even go bishop e3 now. Okay, I mean, this should still be very good for black. He's so quick. Am I slow? No, he's just quick. Okay, maybe bring the knight. No, I can't block that, can I? Yeah, I could maybe go here. Threatening e4 is my idea. I think I can do that. So I'm threatening e4. And how does he respond to that? He could hit my bishop here. I'll just, yeah, okay, he plays it. Okay, let's just calmly move back. Oh crap, can he take here? No, he can't. Okay. He could take here and then maybe go knight f5. That might be something. Okay, yeah, well, now I can no longer go e4. So I don't know. I'm going to lose, I think, to this guy. I could attack d3, but my knight is going to be kind of stranded there for a while. Now, this guy's too good, though. This guy's too good. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time, so I'm just playing this. Attacking d3. Maybe bring the other rook towards his king, because it's not doing much on the d file. So he defends. Is this a threat now? Yes, it is. Of course it is, because he only plays brilliant moves. Okay, let's go here. If takes, I'm on his knight. I'm in time trouble here. He's so good. He's so fast. What am I supposed to do? MacBan. Go here. It was either bishop d5 or knight d5, but can he take? That's a, oh my god, he wins my knight. He's so good. He is so good. I just can't beat these new accounts. I'll just resign. Okay. Open up chat. Oh. Ooh. I think I've lost like 98% of my games in the past while. My poor graph. Look at this graph. Oh my God. 200 points in 3 months I've lost. I don't know. The newer talents are too good. He was losing to 1600s just 2 months ago, but I don't know. He's too good. Oh my God. Look at these move times. Very consistent. But let's try to learn something from the game. New accounts don't cheat. They're all just really good. Just beginner's luck. Okay, I was looking at this here. Actually, the graphs tells a different story. This isn't what I had in my head. This is not what I had in my head. I thought, I mean, I had a good position out of the opening, but I thought he was, well, he does kind of equalize, but it was a little bit different in my head near the end. I thought it was more flatlined. Give me a second here. Okay. Yeah, so the opening went fine. Maybe I got too in my head about this game, but it's just... Did I block him yet? Because I do want to block him. You don't see the board? You should be able to see the board. I was doing something else in another window. But yeah, it's just yeah, because when I was looking, I mean, he was a week ago. Sorry, not a week ago. Wrong one. No, ascending, right? Did he only start playing a week ago? Okay, I think I looked at the wrong thing before. So he wasn't losing to 1600s. That was my mistake. I think that was on Blitz. I think I looked at all of his games. That's my mistake. Yeah, that was on Blitz that he was losing to 1600s. So I was wrong about that. No, I was wrong about that. It was his Blitz he was losing to. Okay. But regardless, I hate playing new accounts. It's just, it's dumb. But look at this. Yeah, the opening went fine. I mean, I'm pretty used to this opening. I'm curious about my Bishop G6 move. And computer likes it. It's a top move. Yeah, because that's the idea of knight H6. You can also go knight E7. The idea is to put it on F5. But with the queen on B6, I wasn't quite sure how important it was to still put the knight here. Yeah, so this was the best move. And the knight F5. And then here, yeah, this is where I ran out of ideas. I went for this break, which computer likes. It's not in the top 5. Well, no, it is in top. It's the second best move here. H4 is another option, but it likes F6. So I played perfect here still. Taking with the G pawn was best. Well, they were both good, but and then yeah, queenside casting is good. H4 is another option again, but they're kind of equal. So what are we doing after H4? Because it's computer gives a tiny preference to it. Let's just say, what's a normal move here? Let's say bishop d2. I don't know if that's best. And then bishop d6, queen c7. I think it's just another option. I don't think there's a clear reason behind h4. Knight g3. I don't know. Knight g3 doesn't really do much. I think we need to open up the position. I don't know if this is really the idea behind it. I'm not. You could be right. I think we have to crack open the position. It looks good, but he can just move the rook, and then what are we doing? But yeah, and then h4 again is an option, but every move was good, right? Rook dg8 may be more principled. Let me make a random move and see what the computer wants to do. Oh, I get the idea. The point of h4 is to keep this pawn on g2 so that we can then attack f4. Although it's made easier if he moves the bishop off this diagonal. But even so, like if we keep this pawn at bay on g2, we can create a battery. We can start attacking this pawn, and it's harder for him to defend it. So, for example, if he doesn't move this bishop, let's say he goes knight a3, yeah, we can go bishop d6. Yeah, see, it's hard for him to defend. I guess because how does he defend it now? Maybe he can start moving pieces away from it. I guess he could. And then knight g3. So this is, I guess, a fallback idea. So it's kind of dual purpose. But I think the main idea is to keep this pawn on g2 so we can attack f4. Okay. Anyways, back to this. I played c4. Yeah, d4 was best. So this was a blunder. It wants to go bishop h7. I didn't go here because I thought he could take this pawn. Oh, this is a better pawn for us. But why is this so bad in particular? Because like, what if he just does nothing? I guess it wants to control this diagonal. It wants to play e4. That makes sense. So it wants influence on this diagonal so we can push e4. So this bishop h7 would have been better. And then I mean, yeah, this was fine, but then I mean, I resigned just because I didn't like his new account. I didn't like how he was playing for 1916. So I let psychology get to the better of me. Also, my knight I thought was trapped here. So how do we deal with this? Knight c2, and then what? Yeah, we lose a pawn, so it is trapped. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I hate playing new accounts with a passion. Okay, I'll play another one. You guys requested e4, so if I'm white, I'll play e4. I haven't played e4 in a long time. Okay, here we go. I'm extremely rusty with e4, despite playing it for many years. So, and of course, we get what's going to be the Pirates. No, it looks like it might be. This is like the small center. This can be like a what's it called? Not a hedgehog, hippo. What do I want to do? Let's just play simply. Yeah, I think he's doing some type of a hippo setup. What do we? Okay, I guess I'll go bishop d3. And I think I might go queen e2. No. What do I want? I'm overthinking it. I want to castle queenside though. Okay, I'm actually going to go bishop e3. If knight g4, I can just move the bishop again. Yeah, same thing here. He can go knight g4. I just go bishop f4, and then I'll go h3. I'm gonna castle queenside. So c5 will happen, and it'll be kind of deadly. But the bishops I don't think are so good here. Fanning out from the center, I don't think is the most active squares. And then I might go h4. Might want to move this knight to play f4. Could go king b1 to be safe. Should I open up the center? Let's start striking in the center. I don't know if it's too early. And how do we want to take here? Probably with the pawn. And if knight d5, do I want to take? Yes, I think I want to take. And how did he take? Probably it was a c pawn. And now king b1 makes sense to me. So let's do that. He's moving very fast. I have to defend e5, I think. So I only have one way to do that. Is there no better option? Suddenly I don't like my position. Could I defend it this way? Takes, and then I have a discovery. I could take on h6 or something. No, let's, yeah, but something has gone poorly for me here. Yeah, I don't love this, but I don't hate it. I don't love it though. I'm not comfortable is another way to describe it. He might be thinking of castling somewhere. Yeah, bang bray. Yeah, I feel uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable here. Maybe h4, rook h3. Is f6 a problem? I could go queen e2 to defend this again, and then I'd like to trade to offer this, but I could also try for this. Okay, I don't know. Let's try this. I don't know. I'm very uncomfortable. Okay, now what? I could maybe offer a trade. And then I could come in here. Is that reasonable? Does he have knight e5 here? I think he's got knight e5. Oh no, I can take, right? Yes. Okay, so I think I can go bishop b5. Immediately goes king a8. And then I was thinking about taking and going here. Bird style. So we blockaded the pawn. Feels slightly better about that, and it can't get kicked out. He's so freakishly quick. He spent 1 minute. How do they do it? Okay, I could do a rook lift now. This doesn't bother me too much, but yeah, this is... I can't play chess anymore. I think I've won 1 game out of... 2 games out of the last, like, 30 games. Feels bad. This bishop is defending the pawn. Maybe I can move it and then go f4. Because this is quite the babysitting task. This can come in. I still have f4. He could break here, maybe. Okay, let's try this. I have to be a little bit careful. If he takes, my queen is defending f2. He immediately moves again because he plays instantly. And I mean, I don't know what's going on. So I think I'm proceeding with f4. Let's see him move. He should have moved by now. This is the longest he's thought all game. Wow. He thought for 10 seconds. Okay. So let's go here now. I just wanted to relieve this bishop from babysitting e5. So now I might be threatening taking on e6. Is a threat, I believe. So he defends it. I could go here and then blockade with the bishop, but the knight is a better blockader, I feel. I was being sarcastic before, Jersey. Like new accounts. It's new accounts that I hate. For sure. So I could do a rook lift. His dark squared bishop is very good. And realistically I can't really do anything with his bishops. Yeah, it's going to be hard to do anything here. Can I lock these pawns up at least? Like b4, if he goes here, I can lock this up. He does have here. If g5, I think I can push. Okay, let's try g4. If g5, I think I have f5. He immediately moves again. Speedy Gonzalez. h4, I guess. I don't know. I gotta move something. Have to be careful about the queen again. How is he so quick? Okay, h5. No, I don't think I should touch anything here. Rook lift now is very scary. But let's do it with hesitation. I could go to b3, but it's scary stuff. He might have this. He's x-raying f2. Technically, I have rook c3. In fact, rook c3, I can almost force a trade, but it doesn't quite force it. If bishop c5, do I have b4? I don't know. Yeah, this is interesting. Could we go here and the knight here, maybe? Does this make any sense? No. Okay, boom. Yeah, if he goes here, I don't know. Let's try this because I'm out of ideas. And bubblegum. Do another rook lift. I don't know. Okay, rook f8, or rook c8, I mean. And we can go here next move. Okay, let's go here. I'm not sure if rook f4 is something. It's annoying. G5. G5, he could infiltrate. Yeah, I'm fine with that trade if he wants to do that. I'm fine with that one. That's his bad bishop. This is my bad bishop too, but at least, I mean, this is his bad bishop. That's his good bishop. I don't want his rook getting active. But this, he can attack my H pawn. But this pawn's very weak for him. Let's try this out. We'll see, because his F pawn is weak. My H pawn is weak. Here maybe. Oh wait, I can't do that. Oh god, my clock. Ah. Here. Oh, he's so fast. Oh my god. He's so fast. Bang Ray. Moves like a stingray. Do stingrays move fast? I don't know. Okay, let's move here. I have a minute now. Have I played slow? Slightly, but he's mostly just played extremely fast. Extremely fast. I might want to put the knight back on d4. Do I have h5 in some cases? Okay, let's bring this back. He might bring the bishop back here, but I'm going to flag. And I might go bishop e3 and then h5 could be an idea. Possibly c3. Because, yeah, f7 is a weak point. He might push the b pawn. You might push the b pawn. Chat has quietened down. Yeah, so I could just come back. Wait, can I push here now? Oh god, 49 seconds. Yeah, he's got a... I mean, this should be... I feel like white has a tiny, tiny, tiny edge, but I have no time on the clock, and that's a big... It's a big factor. Maybe he can push here. Is this something? Let's just try it out. You got to take a risk at this point. Oh. Okay. There, and then G7. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. He got me on the clock. I mean, wow. He was so fast. Holy crap. Holy crap, was he fast. He played the whole game in half his time. Maybe he berserked me. Yeah, I was winning here, but he got me on the clock. He got me on the clock, and I couldn't... Yeah. Yeah, I made inroads there. But it cost me too much time. So in the opening, it didn't like knight takes d5. Maybe it's the point that his light squared bishop is bad. So if something like this happens and then c5, I mean, I can kind of... understand a little bit. Yeah, I'd also give the square for his knight, I guess. Yeah, because right now it's hard for his knight to develop. So maybe it's more that his knight can go to c6. He opens up c6 for himself. So yeah, maybe this was not the greatest. And then I played fine here, but he was just so freakishly fast. I couldn't handle his speed. Okay. Wow, the losing streak of the is this officially my worst losing streak in all of chess? It might actually be, which is pretty impressive. From 2234 to 2043, so literally nearly 200 points in 3 months. Wait, is that? It's only 2 months. It's only 2 months, but 200 points in 2 months. That actually makes it worse. But is that the greatest? I think that's my worst losing streak. Oh, there's a bad one here too, though. From May. Oh my God, it was last May again, like 3 Mays ago. From 22, that one was also bad. 2212 to 2051. This one's worse. I think this is the worst losing streak of my life. Does this one count? Back in 2018? Not really. I was still like, I don't think we can count that. So I think this one is literally the worst losing streak of my entire life, right? Because this one is not quite as bad. That's incredible. 2234 to 2043. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll play another one. First, let's just see. So there's 11 viewers in YouTube, and 3 on Twitch. Okay, here we go again. Worst losing streak of my life, literally, by the data. Okay, this is the Mengarini variation. And I played this just the other day, and I forgot that you're not supposed to take. This is the best way to play against it, but the knights are going to move around a billion times. I think we go to d4. I think you can also go to e5. Yeah, and then, we do the hoppy. Hello, gamer FY. And we do the hoppy. And it's uncomfortable for black, but this I think this is something like minus 0.7 or something. Okay. Now I'm trying to remember. Pretty much anything is okay here for black. I think it's actually knight b6. So let's play that. I don't want to spend more time on it than that. And then if he takes on e6, probably take with the d pawn. But possibly I might take with the f pawn. I can always play g6 here. Yeah, I might actually do that. I think I can get away with that. So he's thinking about it. I'll pre-move it. It's harder for my light squared bishop to see the light of day. But okay. So g6 now. Let's just play it. And let's castle. So no pawns have been traded. No pawns have been harmed in the making of this opening. He's threatening to win my knight. Oh boy. I don't have many options here. I might have to go rook b8 or maybe a5. Okay, we have a5. Do I want to take on with the rook? I might take with I can't take with the pawn. Last thing you want to do here is pre-move. Okay, he keeps the pressure. So this would kill his bishop for a bit, but then he can play d5, which is annoying. But that's also coming regardless. Okay, let's say bishop g7 and push. And then knight c7. And let's say d6 right away. At that point, I might be able to just take on e5, sack the knight. He has no pawns in the center. So let's do that. Bishop g7, e6. I might just go knight c6 here. Let him push, and then I take on e5. Whoa, so he stops that. Wow. Okay, so now this is a problem again. Because after knight c7, there is d6. But now I have knight e8. So I can take knight e8. So I think I can castle here. I wonder if he just keeps pushing. Wow. Pawn storm galore. White certainly has a lot of space here. I'm planning for this to be a pretty long stream tonight. Wow. Wowzers. Okay, so d6. Time to fight back. Time to fight back. G4. Maybe bishop g4. Castles. Castles, can I take? Okay, let's go bishop g4. Okay, he has an answer for everything. Do I take here? I don't know. I mean, white, it seems like white should be better here. Rook e8, maybe? Is this a move? Okay, rook e8. Castles. Rook e8 might be too slow. E6. I'm going to play e6, I think. Takes. Okay, let's try. Okay, I don't know. E6. Yeah, so if he takes on d6, I think I have to go queen d6. He doesn't do anything. Okay, so which one do I take? So if I take on d5, he could take here, but then I could push. Sorry, no, I have to recapture, then takes. Seems reasonable. If he takes with the c pawn, I could take back. Again, it seems reasonable. Could take here first. Okay, let's take this way. And then I was going to take on whatever the square this is. If he pushes, it's annoying. Okay, let's take, and then I might go 96 here. Okay, now what? How about here? You can push, right? Frustrating. I can still just take here though, right? I should just take on d5. With which knight? Let's say with this one. I don't know. Okay, just pick one. Just pick one. Okay, did I survive? That was painful to have to defend. I might have survived. A little too early to tell because he still has these really strong Horwitz bishops. Okay. Could hit the queen. And then I almost have another fork here. I could attack his bishop. I've got a lot of moves, unfortunately. Boom. Let's go here. I gotta play quick. I only have 3 minutes. Gotta play quick. I'm way behind on the clock. What did he do? Probably moves the bishop, right? Bishop b3. Okay, he doesn't. Oh, that almost seems like a mistake. Okay, let's grab that. And I can take here now. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Could hit the rook. Let's just centralize the queen. Oh, I think I can. Can I win this one now? Almost. He's still okay, though. I'm up a pawn, but I was hoping to get more. Okay. This weakens f7, but I gotta make a move. I have no time. No time. No time. No time. No time. No time. I survived that pawn onslaught, though. That was ridiculous. Okay, just you're gonna hit my queen. Well, I don't really have anywhere else to go, right? So this, oh God, he can take on f7. Okay, he didn't. Can I take here? Can I do this? Yeah, last move, I think he had knight g5. This was a stressful game. I don't know if this is a move. I don't have time. He might be able to take here and then take on f7. I don't know. Because I'll be on the queen. Yeah, I'll be on the queen here. Check doesn't work. Oh, it does work. It does work. Okay. Not good. Good for him. Not good for me. So takes, check. I don't know. I have to hope that he's not going to win a rook. I've got no time here. Okay. Check. I don't know. I mean, he's coming in here next. He can just start pushing, taking things. I don't think I have any. I mean, there's no way I have anything here, and I have no time. More importantly, and the losing streak continues on the way to 1,200. The worst losing streak of my life. 200 points from Rapid. Ouch! 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 Hurts. It hurts. Whoops! There goes my rook. But I was going to flag anyway. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Man alive. The losing streaks are rough. 200 points. 200 points in 2 months. Okay, so was this the best square? It was. G6 was fine too. So, but A8, it didn't love A5. I didn't mind this. But yeah, it probably just takes too long for this bishop to get active. So what does it want to do instead? D5. Okay. Time to fight back immediately. Would have been better. That's the only move. D5, A5 though gets complicated. Yeah, this is still very complicated. What the hell? Knight D7 takes. Oh, we take an E5. Wow. Yeah, tricky. But instead of G6, the top move from the computer is D6 or A6. A6 is kind of weird. D6. And if F4. Oh, sorry, we can take F4. Okay, well, if Knight F3, then G6. So yeah, still an interesting game. But yeah, I was better here. I got too low on the clock. This one, on this was a mistake. Hey, Rook D3. So yeah, it wanted to go here first. But I was low on the clock at this point. And then here I was winning, and then yeah, I just unfortunately I walked into this discovery. I had to take it with a bishop, and then I'm winning. But I probably still would have flagged at this point. Okay, I'll play another one. How much red is on the board today? Did I don't think I won a single game, right? No. Holy freak. 5 losses today. Like I didn't win yesterday either. So literally in the last 10 games, I didn't win a single game. It's unbelievable. It's literally I can't believe it. I have not been this. When's the last time I've been this low even? 7 years? 7 years? Almost 7 years. I've never been this low. That's crazy to me. Lowest rating in almost 7 years. Wow. Oh well. Let's go again. 1978. What's a new account? 100 games played. 169 games total. It's blinking already. Jesus. Smith Mora. Does it work here? Takes. I don't know if it works here. Sometimes it works. It might work in this case. Takes. Knight a5, rook e1, bishop e7, d6. Yeah, I might have, maybe I can go knight b. No, that won't work either, right? Takes knight here, because there's still this check. Yeah, I don't think I can take it. Take. I don't think I can take it here. It'd be better. Might just be equal at best. Knight's gone somewhere because he's going to give me a check. And I have to block it, and then he goes d6. So I can't take it. So knight f6, would that change anything? Because takes. No, I don't think that changes anything. I move the knight. He still goes rook e1. Yeah, so I don't think that changes anything. I'm trying to find the best move against it. Might be bishop here. He can push. Queen c7 maybe. Okay, let's try queen c7. So now if takes, my king can go to d8. And I'm covering d6. So he can't push it because I can take it. Okay, so this is now a threat. Although now he can take with the knight, which is annoying, but I think I can survive that. Yeah, I mean, that should be okay. I mean, he can go bishop c4 after, or bishop f4, but I think I'm okay after just like queen b8. It's still very uncomfortable. Oh, wait, no, he's covering that. But then I could go d6. I think I'm surviving there still. Or more than survive. I think I'm better there, but it's uncomfortable. Did chat really die out? Like nobody had said anything in like an hour. No, I think it's working. People just haven't said anything. They're disgusted with my 200 rating drop. Ugh. Okay. So now he's covering d6, but I'm covering d8, but I'm covering d6. So I think I might be able to take, except the knight is very annoying. Oh, f6 first, though. Let's just go f6. And then he's got 2 pieces under attack. I mean, this should just win a piece. I guess he could take the knight. He's got a way out. But he'll lose a tempo here, but trades are not good for him because I'm up a pawn. Oh, he's still... Okay, interesting. I could still go here, but no, I think it's time to take now. He can take with the knight, but I mean, I should be okay here. Do I even need to calculate it at this point? I'm just taking it. Yeah, I'm just taking. And then I might go to e5. Rook e1, I can hide. So let's go here. There is this is a little annoying, but then I can go d6. Okay, so let's go here. Yeah, I think he screwed up there. He should have went bishop c. He could have went bishop takes c6, and then he only would have lost another pawn, I think. But still would have been winning for me, though. Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, so we have to take this a pawn, and then there's this queen check. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, this is actually more dangerous. Okay, so takes, check, g6, and then he can start attacking me again. So this is still very scary. I didn't think about that. So it's probably not the best move, 95. So check, I mean, I have to go g6, only legal move. And then rook e1, he's hitting this twice, so I'll go d6. So check, excuse me, queen h5, g6, rook fe1 or rook a e1, d6, and excuse me, f4. Okay, that doesn't bother me too much. But it is uncomfortable. Every move's uncomfortable here. Maybe no, that makes no sense. He's also threatening here. So maybe queen b6. Then if he goes check here, I can block it. So let's play this. Okay. Yeah, I think he would have had, I think this would have been better, g6, and brought the rooks in, or even just rook e1 last move, you would think would be better. Yeah, so I was planning to just block with the queen, but then he can actually take the pawn, which I forgot about. I have to do that though. Yikes. Oh, I think I'm dead. Holy crap. How did that happen? So the losing streak continues again. Unfortunately, this guy does have a fake account or a new account. I don't know. I think I'm dead now. I somehow screwed this up. I was up a full piece just a couple moves ago. So bishop e7 or knight e7. Bishop e7. So if he takes here, I can take right away. Oh God, I still don't know if I have time for that. Or could I move the king? Maybe king f7. I don't know. I don't know about this. Maybe king f7. King f7, knight e4. Do I have d6 here? I might. Can I hang on? Oh my God, no, there's check here. Oh my God. Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, so knight e4 I can't push. Wow. What a pickle I got myself into. Knight f6. No. Yeah, possibly. I don't know. I think I'm dead though. 94. Okay, goes there. He's threatening mate here. Yeah, so I might have to go knight f6. I could move the bishop maybe. This is still very dangerous, but yeah, I think I might have bishop b7. Okay, if knight e4 now I can go d6. Check. Oh my god. Okay, so actually, yeah, because he can take back as a queen. Okay, so he comes here. Is this a move? No, he just takes it. No, yeah, can I go here? No, you can still go check. Okay, I might have to go h6. Might have to go h6 here. This looks really, really bad or scary or both. Have I stopped all his threats? Oh my god. This might be the worst losing streak in all of chess. No, but John, it doesn't make sense. It's the losing streak. I mean, 200 points in 2 months. It's not like everybody suddenly got 200 points better in 2 months. It's not like I dropped 30 points. I dropped 200 points. And after this game, it'll be more than 200 points in 2 months. I mean, you know, again, we're not talking about 30 points. 200. 200. In 2 months. It's not over 2 years. Okay. I need to get my pieces out. Okay, yeah, so we moved. So now what? Knight f6, possibly. Is this a move? d6. Let's go d6. Interesting. I think can I take here? It's checkmate. Okay, he's going to get a piece back because takes. I have to sack this. But then does he have mate again? Oh my god. How does this happen to me? So takes, check, and I'm dead. I can go here maybe. Okay, I might have to sack the queen. So rook takes now. Still looks very bad for me. And the the worst losing streak in all of chess continues. So that'll be 6 losses in a row. And okay, well, one legal move. I'll just resign. Wow. Amazing. I don't know what to say. So it's literally impossible for me to win a game now. I haven't won a game in the last 11 or 12 games. I lost every single game. Lowest rating I've been in almost a decade. It's absolutely batshit insane. And wow, this guy's rating just goes straight up too. Amazing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do against these players. They're perfect. but he didn't play perfect. There were a lot of mistakes here from both sides. So knight h6 is apparently the best move. I don't know why. Maybe my king can always hide to g8 if I have to. It's the only move. Well, no, there are two winning moves. This is bad specifically because of queen c7. And then we can't, yeah, the bishop just hangs here. Okay, and then here, this was another mistake because of rook e3. I mean, I still had time here. So again, I had to play knight h6. Interesting. I thought yeah, because this is a threat. So, sorry. So knight h6. So what am I? Oh, so just to go king g8. Okay. So I wanted to do it this way. Yeah, because I guess I stopped stuff on g5, but my king is still stuck on the f file. So I wanted to create this hole on g8. It still looked really tough. And then here again, I had another chance. I had to go queen g4. The moves were not so obvious at all. Now in the opening, queen c7 was okay, but the best move was actually bishop b7. And then let's say rook e1. Could I go knight e5 here? I could, but it's not the best move. Okay, but I was right to not take it. I mean, yeah. I thought this might be equal at best, but we're actually a little bit worse. Oh boy, I don't know. I'm going to play a bullet game because I need something. I just need a little break here. I'll play one bullet game. But tough to lose 100 games in a row. Worst losing streak of my entire life. What just happened there? Okay, I won. Oh, see, that's what I don't get. I'm old and I'm 2200 bullet, but then I lose like 20 games of rapid in a row. Doesn't make sense, does it? Does it make sense? Okay, 2219 on bullet. I don't think that's an all-time high though. But it doesn't make any sense. Does it make sense? Yeah, it's not an all-time high, but I'm 1 win away from an all-time high on Lichess Bullet. That was actually, I actually played that very well. Not just because I won, but that was like, even for Rapid, but I had a very good position. There weren't like, until obviously like the last third, there were a lot of mistakes, but like the first 2/3 of the game was, I think I played very well. I had a very good position, and then it was just a time scramble. So yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't really make sense. Everyone's just so good at Rapid. It's crazy. It is crazy. What about the percent? Let's take a look at the percentiles. Well, I'll just say, so 91.8 here, 90.9. Rapid. Oh, Rapid I'm still high. So maybe, I don't know, maybe Lichess Rapid has deflated. Maybe there was deflation. I'll look at my opponent's ratings. Maybe they've all dropped as well. Probably not. I'm sure it's just me. But that's just the craziest losing streak of my entire life. 2234, over 200 points in 2 months with earnest effort is beyond insane. But yeah, I'm curious. Let's take a look at my opponents. Although a lot of them have new accounts, so you can't even. Yeah, this guy's rating only goes straight up, so he doesn't fall into our format. This guy's account doesn't have many games either, but his has dropped since June. He was also 2232, although his account wasn't super established, but then he also dropped like 150 points. So maybe there's something going on here. How about this game? This guy's rating has climbed, although from June, okay, this one doesn't, he didn't drop too much. So that doesn't fall into our theory. This guy has a fake account, or new account, if you want to say. So he doesn't qualify. This guy also has high RD. A lot of these guys, he's got 60 games played. Yeah, so I can't even count this guy. He only has a few games played. So none of the guys I played today, there's only a couple with established accounts. Okay, this guy had an established account. And he also dropped since June. He also dropped, okay, not much. 22.6, no, he only dropped like 50 points. So not enough data. Well, I guess I can go further back, actually. Let's look at these other accounts. This one, no, he also doesn't have games played. Okay, but oh yeah, he's a blitz player. Okay. Yeah, so the other ones won't count. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to end it there on a bullet win because I need something good. But pretty crazy. I just got to keep at it. That's going to be it for me today. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you next time.